In this video I am going to show you top 5 underrated low-end PC games. All the 5 games listed above can work on a computer with at least 2 GB RAM, a dual-core processor, that's it. You don't need to have any sort of dedicated graphics card installed on your system. This list includes open-world games, first-person shooter games and so on. So make sure to watch full video, and hit a like on this video to get to gaming PC 2 times faster. XD. So now let's get started and roll the intro.
Let's roll.
3, 2, 1.
So on the number 5 spot we have the Call of Juarez. Call of Juarez is a first-person shooter in which the player controls alternating protagonists, Billy Candle and Ray McCall, each of whom have a different style of gameplay. Billy's levels are partially stealth-based, whereas Ray's are more traditional shoot-'em-up style. Although the style of play for both characters is slightly different, controlling each character is broadly similar. Each can move forward and backward, can strafe left and right, can run, walk, sneak, and jump. Weapons common to both characters include various types of 6-shooters, rifles and shotguns. Both characters can also throw dynamite and can start fires by throwing oil lamps. Slow motion in Ray's levels is called concentration mode. To enter this mode, Ray must holster both of his 6-shooters. During combat, when he draws either one, concentration mode is automatically activated, and the game goes into slow motion, with 2 targeting reticles appearing on either side of the screen. With each moving towards the center, the player cannot control the movement of either reticle, or move their character during concentration mode, but they can control the positioning of the screen, allowing them to maneuver Ray's vision so as to position the reticles over an enemy. They can also shoot independently from either their left or right gun, or both simultaneously. The game concerns the legend of the lost gold of Juarez, reported to be the ransom for Moctezuma. The gold disappeared after the fall of Tenochtitlan, with some believing it was buried near the town of Juarez. The legend says that 𝐔𝐧𝐝𝐞𝐫𝐶 placed a curse on the treasure, leading all who seek it to insanity. So definitely worth a try. So on the number 4 spot we have the Crysis, but can you run it? Yes, you can. Crysis is a first-person shooter video game. The series revolves around a group of military protagonists with nanosuits, technologically advanced suits of armor that give them enhanced physical strength, speed, defense, and cloaking abilities. The protagonists face off against hostile North Korean soldiers, heavily armed mercenaries, and a race of technologically advanced aliens known as the 𝐔𝐽, who arrived on Earth millions of years ago and have recently been awakened. The series consists of 3 main installments, a standalone spin-off of the first game with a separate multiplayer title, and a compilation. Characters in Crysis use nanosuits, advanced powered exoskeletons developed by the US military that grant them special abilities through dedicated modes, as well as the ability to switch between them at will. Nanosuits armor mode enhances the suit's ability to withstand bullet and shrapnel impacts. Strength mode greatly enhances the wearer's physical strength, to the point of being able to punch cars through the air, and speed mode allows the wearer to run and act extremely fast. Lastly, cloak mode activates the suit's optical cloaking device that makes the wearer near invisible. The player uses various weapons, including traditional projectile weapons like handguns, submachine guns, assault rifles, and sniper rifles, all of which can be modified with scopes and attachments in real time, as well as explosives and the nanosuit's natural abilities, so definitely worth playing. On the number 3 spot we have the Wheelman. Wheelman is an action-adventure open-world video game. The game is set in an open-world environment modeled after Barcelona, full of destructible objects, alleyways, shortcuts through office blocks, and a total of 31 story missions and 105 side missions. While most missions are driving-oriented, there are also foot missions which are played from a third-person perspective. A wide variety of weapons are available to the player, such as pistols, assault rifles, and RPGs. The game features a unique element called airjack, where players are able to hijack an enemy or civilian vehicle by locking on and jumping in from the one they are driving. Among the vehicles used by Milo Burke in the game is the Pontiac G8, also indicated that the Opel Astra is a drivable vehicle. In the demo, the license plate says 𝐷𝐷𝐿𝐾𝐿, which is a reference to Mortal Kombat, Midway's popular fighting game. Milo Burke, an undercover agent currently operating underneath the CIA, is assigned to the investigation of a package containing secretive documents, which the various criminal factions of Barcelona are intending on stealing and selling to the highest bidder. Afterwards, Milo is placed under the supervision of Anton Gallo, the assistant bureau chief of the agency, and under the identity of a wheelman. He makes his presence within the city known by acting as a getaway driver in a robbery for Luma Vega, an independent thief who masquerades as a flamenco dancer and with involvement in the Catalan underworld, with suspicion being drawn towards her intentions on supposedly building a team of professional thieves for a potential heist. Afterwards, Milo infiltrates the 𝐔𝐧𝐝𝐞𝐫𝐿, an African-American gang who operates an illegal drug racket. Milo befriends Miguel Delgado, the reckless enforcer of the gang and the brother of Stavo, the leader of the gang, after retrieving stolen vehicles for their street races, and confronts Felipe Lyle, the nephew of Paulo Lyle, the mobster who is in charge of Los Lantos, a criminal organization that holds the strongest reputation within the city and upholds a legitimate cover-up through the mayor. So if you love games like GTA, this game is worth a try. On the number 2 spot we have the Battlefield 3, one of the best games I have ever played. Battlefield 3 is a first-person shooter video game. Battlefield 3 features the combined arms battles across single-player, cooperative and multiplayer modes. It reintroduces several elements absent from the Bad Company games, including fighter jets, the prone position and 64-player battles on PC. Battlefield 3's multiplayer matches see players take on one of 4 roles: Assault, Support, Engineer and Recon. The Assault class focuses on assault rifles and healing teammates. The Support class focuses on light machine guns and supplying ammunition. The Engineer class focuses on supporting and destroying vehicles. The Recon class focuses on sniping and spotting enemies. The mechanics of the weapons have been changed to utilize the new engine. Compatible weapons may have bipods attached, which can then be deployed when in the prone position or near suitable scenery, and provide a significant boost to accuracy and recoil reduction. Suppressive fire from weapons blurs the vision and reduces the accuracy of those under fire, as well as health regeneration. Several game modes are present, including Conquest, Rush, Squad Deathmatch, Squad Rush, and for the first time since Battlefield 1942, Team Deathmatch. However, more game modes are available through the purchase of extra downloadable content packs. Battlefield 3's campaign story is set during the fictional War of 2014 inches and covers events that occur over the span of 9 months. Most of the story takes place in the Iran-Iraq region. Other locations include the Iranian-Azerbaijani border, Paris, and New York City. Most missions occur as flashbacks on part of the interrogation of Staff Sergeant Henry Blackburn, and do not occur in order of events. There's no match for Battlefield games, definitely worth a try. On the number 1 spot we have the Argo or Argo. Argo is a free-to-play multiplayer first-person shooter video game CSGO version of Arma 3. Jump straight into combat in this official standalone free total conversion of Arma 3. Argo is a hardcore tactical first-person shooter, in which you fight across unrestricted terrain, and where a single bullet is all it takes. Master your craft to rank up and become infamous on the battlefield. If you like Argo, then also be sure to check out Arma 3. Bearing many similarities to Argo, Arma 3 offers a truly authentic combat experience in a massive military sandbox. Defeat your enemy on richly detailed, open-world battlefields, stretching hundreds of kilometers. Head into combat on foot, drive armored vehicles, or take to the skies in helicopters and jets, deploying a wide variety of single and multiplayer content. over 20 vehicles and 40 weapons, limitless opportunities for content creation, and more than 3 million players. Arma 3 is the premier military game on PC. Players can choose from multiple game modes. There is a mode called Combat Patrol in which players can fulfill procedurally generated tasks scattered across the island. Another mode, Link, is about fighting on a smaller scale, in which both teams have to hack a central computer. Raid is a battle of attackers and defenders. Clash is similar to Link, but fighting takes place on a larger area. So definitely worth trying since it's free. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If these are not enough for ya, one of my YouTube friend by Fraz has created a part 2 of this video, with again 5 more games. The video link will be available over here and link will be in description. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Like. Okay, with all due respect, love your parents, respect your country, stay home and stay safe, and most importantly take care of yourselves.